Hello and welcome to how to do plyometric exercises with a guy who hasn't done any exercises in months. Enjoy. Now of course before we do any exercises we gotta stretch ourselves so we don't get any cramps later on, because cramps sucks. Before doing any exercises, you gotta make sure that your workout space is clear. So, Zuko, sorry, you gotta go. Before going into the heavy workouts, we should warm ourselves up. We should do some jumping jacks in order to improve the power in our legs. Do a minute of jumping jacks. Remember that when you're doing jumping jacks, to make sure that your legs are wide apart and that your arms are up high so you're doing it properly. And now I'm trolling around just to show you guys all the good angles. And just for the fun of it, because I have to make this video longer. Alright, next up is skipping. Wait, hold on. Alright. Next is skipping. Skipping is a very good plyometric exercise because it helps you develop explosive power on your feet whenever you bounce up to do a skip. You should probably skip for around a minute. Now I probably don't need to say this, but it is a very terrible idea to skip inside a very confined space, and you're about to find out why. Hold on. You saw what I did there? That is called a double skip. What a double skip is basically when you skip normally, but instead of making the rope go under you once, you make it go under you twice in one jump. Though it has nothing to do with plyometric exercises, I just wanted to see if I could still do it. And I hit the treadmill again. This is why you shouldn't skip in confined places. Alright, now that my sides hurt really bad, now it's time to do some high knees. The important part about high knees is to keep them knees high. Thus the name high knees. A good place to put them is probably around where your hip is. So make sure you reach for that area. But as you can see right now, I'm barely making it there because I was super tired and like I said, I haven't worked out in like months, so go easy on me. Just like the rest so far, do a minute of high knees. Alright. Man, I'm tuckered out. Well, now is probably a good time to give yourself a well-deserved break. Just a tiny one. Not too long. I took a long one though. I cheated. Also, gotta make sure that you stay hydrated. Drink that water. Make sure you're not getting too thirsty and losing too much liquids. Water is important. Alright, you better get your legs warmed up because up next we got some jumping squats. This time around, you're gonna do about 10 to 20 jump squats. It's kind of self-explanatory that jumping squats will help you with your explosive power, especially in the legs, because every time you go down, you have to squat, and then you have to use the power from your legs to push yourself up. It's not rocket science, really. Oh yeah, time to do it sideways. After all that, my thighs were absolutely burning. And if yours wasn't, then you're not doing something right. You're either not doing it right or you're not doing enough. They gotta burn. After the pain subsides, next up is some lunges. Do maybe around 15 on each side. So that means he'll be doing 30 in total. While lunging, make sure that your forward knee is making a 90 degree while your back knee is close to touching the ground. That is the proper form to do it. It's fine to go at a snail's pace like I did. Just take your time if you need to, you don't need to rush it. Honestly, it might be worse if you rush it. Just do what you can. Whoops, hold on, gotta fix my pants. There we go. After all that, I was absolutely dying. My legs were kind of torn apart. I don't think I could do anything with them anymore after that. But alas, the show must go on. But in order for me to properly show the next exercises, I need to bring the camera closer. But first, another glass of water. Petting a cat is optional. Next, we're gonna work on our arm muscles, and for this, we're gonna do some clapping push-ups. Do around 20 of these. Whenever you're doing clapping push-ups, make sure that you go pretty far down before extending yourself and pushing yourself off the ground. That way you get the maximum force whenever you're pushing up. I'm gonna do one good one for good measure. My stamina and endurance might be somewhat trash, but I am very confident in my strength. Just watch as I pull off this one arm push-up. Yeah, look at me go. Woo! And finally, for our last exercise, if you're not drop dead yet, we're gonna do some mountain climbers. For mountain climbers, make sure that your back is straight and that your arms are fully extended. You don't have to go fast. You can go slow and steady if you want, but make sure that you keep going. Do this for around a minute. Oh, hey Zuko. Thanks for the support, buddy. I needed that. After all that exercise, after such a long time, I was seriously about to throw up, and my legs were completely and utterly destroyed. But I hope you enjoyed this short exercise tutorial, I guess you can call it, on how to do plyometric exercises. and I hope that you will do better than I did. Well, my name is Amir Bin Ikhwan, and until next time. See ya!